Good evening, fellow scrapbookers. This is one of my other albums that I've done. I must apologise, I noticed on the other videos that I've recorded I sound very dull and tired and sleepy, so I hope this one sounds a lot more awake and lively, even though it's like 2 in the morning. Anyway, whatever. So, this is one that I did for my sister. She is just started university, and I asked her if she would like me to do a scrapbook so she can record her first week or month or whatever, and she said, yeah, why not? So, this is what I did for her. When I was in Hobbycraft, once again, I think this has got to be one of my favourite shops in England, evidently. I found these really nice, what do we call these? Writing tag comment things, and anyway, you can get this from Hobbycraft, so I said that looks quite cool to match with the front cover. If you've seen my other videos, I beg your pardon, you'll notice that I am very big on using dried fruit, and this is dried lime, and I thought it went very nicely with the front cover, this background boarding that's been stamped there, and so some ribbon and some brown ribbon, and you can stick things underneath there, and so I thought, well, that matches quite nicely. I think I was going for a very classical, kind of classic modern kind of look. And again, here are my little rings that you can get on the website Kiosk, spelled Keyyosk. And oh, look, a little key ring charm there. That is, I really like that. Anyway, so front cover. Inside we have a little envelope type thing going on, and I made only one tag. As you can see, these are two different types of chipboard. There's a little button there, and I went over this with some gold ink. I just kind of stamped it around the edges, and it's got this very glittery look, and also again around the edges here is a little bit of stamping with, I think it was a copper coloured ink, and this opens up if you want it to open up. I don't want it to, so we close it back, and there's just some ribbon there and writing on the back, pictures on the front. So she can also put more pictures in there if she wants to. This is the next page. I really like these flowers. These are by where are these by? I made these albums ages ago, so I can't actually remember. But as I said, if you live in England, you can buy these in Hobbycraft, and if you live in America, I'm sure you can find these everywhere because everyone over there seems to be big on scrapbooking, which is great. Paper with just some butterflies on the back and inked stamped edges, which are nice. And then this, actually, I think this was a mistake. Originally, I had planned to stamp holes into the side of this page, and I said, oh no, I don't want to do that, let's quickly change that, I want it to be here. So I said, well, what I'll do is I'll put a second stamp there and put some ribbon through. Let me see if I can zoom into that, and you can see that quite nicely. So 2 stamp holes, the first one was an accident, the second was on purpose, and put some ribbon in. This is actually a lime green and a hot pink, although it looks red in the picture, but it's hot pink, and that matches the flower and the paper quite nicely, so that's that. You'll notice that this is quite a long album. It's as opposed to being a square one, it's a rectangle one, and I actually made it out of some chipboard. I found chipboard, and I've been finding it incredibly difficult to find this stuff in England, but I found some in a office craft shop in Bristol, actually, so I cut that out. Next page, we've got some buttons here and some ribbon. I don't remember if you can put, no, you can't stick anything underneath that. But this paper, I absolutely adore it. I find the colours so incredibly vibrant, and you know, it's the back of this one. I thought it was very interesting because this and these 2 ribbons match this paper as well. You've got the light green and the pink, and it sparkles, and it's really pretty. I really like it. I should have bought more, but I didn't. Anyway, this paper I actually bought in Selfridges. It's the stuff that you use to cover school books with. It looks, or parcels, brown parcel paper. And so I said, oh, okay, in one of my other albums I've done this again, except I used doggy bags. And I said, oh, I like that. So I got some ribbon, I threaded it through. I actually cut these ribbons into 2 pieces, and then I threaded it through the button, and you can stick stuff under it. And before, how did I do this? Let's think. Before I stuck this second page on, I stuck it onto the back of the chipboard. So when I stuck this paper on, it would cover it, and it held it in tight in place quite nicely. And again, I've gone around with the Distressed Ink by Tim Holtz, which is quite cool. This is a tag that goes with this page, a bit of ribbon. It's the same ribbon I used on the front cover, so everything matches. And again, writing on the back, pictures on the front, or whatever. It's her album, she can decide. You put that through. Ah, look here. This is when I bought these things, hang on, let me just go back to the front cover real quick. Open it back up, I do beg your pardon. When I bought these, it came in a pack of 5 and it had loads of different designs, and this was one of them. And as you can see, this matches, so I can, if I really want to, if my sister really wants to, she can stick it here or stick it somewhere or do what she wants. So I said that's quite cool, all matches. Again, inking around the edge, a bit of ribbon. As you can see, that was a mistake right there, but never mind, cover that up. And she can put a picture here or some writing or I don't know, ticket of some sort or a stamp or something, I don't know, it's up to her. And this is just hanging on there. This tag is meant to go on there. I made this tag and I thought, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with it? I don't really want to throw it away. I don't want to keep it. I'll just put it in somehow. And it's actually this kind of wax paper, as you can see. I'll just stick my finger underneath it. You can stick your finger and you can see through it. So it's like a wax paper with this butterfly on it. And I don't actually have blue ink, so I went around it in black ink and hoped it worked out well. I think it kind of has. I've used some ribbon which has got some black edges on the side, so it kind of matches. This is the next page. How does this work? Oh yeah, separate tag. To make this album I recycled quite a lot of the paper. I tried to use different bits, so you'll notice that this paper is from the second page that I used. I did half of it here. This is a Laura Ashley ribbon sticker I put across the top, and just some brown cardboard, or chipboard rather, or cardstock even, and with some inked edges and some ribbon. So I don't know, just a tag for fun, for writing. Oh yeah, this is an effect I discovered while purely accidental, and I said, oh, that's quite cool, we'll keep that effect going. So that's one tag. Second tag. As in the Baby Girl album, I've got this Laura Ashley rub-on transfers that I've felt, and they are so soft. I think you have to feel it to understand why I'm obsessed with it. It's so soft. The only problem is when I bought this, I hadn't realised that it came in this yellow kind of colour, so I mean it matches, but I'm not too happy with that. But anyway, whatever. And this is just some gold around the edges and some cardstock again. Oh yeah, look, this was a mistake I made. I had one of these and I was trying to peel it off because it didn't work when I rubbed it on, so I tried to peel it off and stick it, which just turned out incredibly badly. So I said, alright, what I'll do is with the mistake one of these designs, I put some ink on it, turned this around and just started to ink all over the paper with it. I got a bit angry, so I was like, well, we'll try that and see what happens. And it worked out pretty well. Some ribbon for the stuff to go under. Again, this is Laura Ashley and this is just some normal ribbon. And this is the same paper that was used in the second page, and I used it as a little corner edge, as you can see. These are actually recycled bits. When I made this second page here, I had to cut out this angle here and here, and so I've recycled them and put them here, which I thought was quite nice. Inked edges again, and this kind of classical themed thing going on. And then there's this, and these are just some buttons here. Buttons, inked edges, and just a blanks paper for a picture, or again a ticket from a party or whatever it is that she decides she's going to do. So I think she'll like it. I don't know, we'll see. I'll let you know what she thinks. So I hope you guys like it. I really enjoyed doing it. Any questions, please feel free to leave them on the as a comment, and I will try and answer them for you. Alright, thanks, bye.